Hi everyone, in this video we are going to see about the traffic light controller in the microprocessor. The first thing is, while coming to that of the problem statement, we have to know what are all the understanding requirements. First we have to understand the requirements of the traffic system and what are all the number of sections, lanes, and the timing of the light phase, and what are all the pedestrian crossings we have to know. The next one, we have to select the hardware. So what are all the microprocessor that meets the requirements of our traffic light system. So the next one, we have to design the circuit. So if we design the circuit to interface a microprocessor with the traffic light sensors and other components, this may involve using relays, transistors, or other electronic components to control the traffic light and detect what are all the vehicles or the pedestrians. The next one, we are going to writing the code. So what is the firmware or the software that we are using? So here, incorporating empathy into the design of a traffic light controller using a microprocessor that involves considering the needs, experience, and safety of all road users, including pedestrians, cyclists, and the drivers. Suppose if the traffic light controller primarily operates based on the algorithms and the sensor inputs, designing with the empathy means prioritizing and convenience of all the users. The next one is the user centric design. By understanding the diverse needs and behaviors of the users, this includes some of the factors such as the pedestrian volume, traffic flow patterns, and the presence of the road users that has been gathered insights of the experience concerns or the intersection. While coming to that of the safety consideration, with their primary focus on the safety, we have to empathize with the road users by ensuring adequate crossing times and the clear signal indication and designated lanes or the crossing implementation to be done. While coming to that of the adaptive control, we are going to incorporate the algorithms into the traffic light controller to respond dynamically, and we have to empathize the drivers by optimizing the signal timing to minimize, and we are going to reduce the congestion and improve overall traffic flow. In emergency vehicle priority, we are going to design the traffic light controller to prioritize the vehicles. In community engagement, we are using the ownership and participation to design the implementation of the traffic light controller. While coming to that of the defined path, we have to understand what is the traffic flow, and we have to analyze what are all the patterns and the intersections will be installed, and identifying requirements. We have to gather the input from the stakeholders, including transportation authorities, traffic engineers, and local residents, to understand their needs and the priority. Defining functional requirement based on the analysis of this traffic flow and the stakeholder input, we have to define the requirements and the traffic light controller. The next thing is, we are going to setting the performance criteria. We are going to establish the criteria and the metrics to evaluate the effectiveness and efficiency of the traffic light controller. Some of the parameters will be given. We are going to consider the hardware and software constraints that may influence the design and implementation, and the compliance with regulations and standards. Here we are going to ensure that the traffic light controller manages the signalization. Ideate, we are going to see some of the innovative features, how to enhance the effectiveness and efficiency of the traffic light controller, and what are all the sensors and the IoT that has been used. We are going to explore the integration of the sensor and the IoT to enhance the capabilities of the traffic light controller, and we have to connect the vehicle data to improve the signal timing, detect traffic incident, and optimization. Prototypes, while coming for the prototypes, we have to select the hardware selection and what are all the sensor integration and what is the traffic light interface. We have to connect the traffic board to the traffic lights using the relays, transistor, or the other components, and we have to interface with the timing and sequence. Apart from that, we have to see the timing algorithms and the interface. Finally, we have to test and validate. In testing, we are going for the functional testing, integration, performance, usability, and the last one is the regression testing. Thank you.